Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to Eternal Card Game. I had quite a bit of fun doing the first part of the tutorial slash campaign here, I guess the fire faction, and now we are going to do what I'm guessing is the time faction since the symbol is an hourglass here. Join me, will you? Let's see. Our aim is to seek the world's magic, and you're in time for our next experiment. Oh, what we could learn from this Jotun, if we can subdue it first. And our reward is a timekeeper, okay? Ooh, we haven't seen this little battlefield thingy yet. See, we've got 4 sigils, and it is time sigil. Temple Scribe. Oh, and it's letting us mulligan now. Cool. You gain 1 health and draw a card. I like that. Silence a unit. Remove all text from a card and its attachments. Okay. Unlock potential. Your units get +1/+1. Well, we'll try this. This seems like an elvish visionary on steroids. Let's see. Silence removes... Okay, it does not remove permanent stat bonuses or bonuses from weapons. Good to know. Well, let us begin, shall we? Alright, our opponent is playing Primal. Nothing but a sigil the first turn. That's good for us, I think. We'll go ahead and gain a life and draw a card. Ooh. 5 cost 6/5. Okay. If we should live to that long, that should be useful for us. Infiltrate. Draw a snowball. What is a snowball? Alright, it's a spell that deals 1 damage, apparently. And it's a 2/2, so we won't be attacking into that, I don't think. Draw a time sigil from your deck. Okay, that's nice. So that's a bit of guarantee that we'll hit our sigil plays, as well as putting a 0/2 onto the board. No use to attack or silence anything as of yet. We'll pass back. Hopefully we'll draw some actual beef that can deal with our opponent's threats before too long. No blocks. Alright, well, they're not doing much. Or are they playing their snowball? Or is that only when it attacks? Infiltrate. Oh, Jesus, I do want to deal with this. I thought that was a comes into play effect. It's not. It's whenever it hits me, they get a snowball. That is less good than I thought. Okay, your units get +1/+1. That's probably what we want to do. Yeah. Then we can attack while holding this back to block this 2/2. Could have left this on the defensive to trade with it. Hopefully they don't have a removal for this girl. However, they do have a snowball in their hand, don't they? Summon stun an enemy unit. Okay. So I guess I'm not blocking. They're loading up on snowballs. I think I may have made some play mistakes here. Bear with me, please. I'm still new to this game. Let's see. A unit with Killer can make 1 special attack directly against an enemy unit. This can be done the turn it's played and can target any unit regardless of flying, Aegis, whatever that is, or special abilities. Okay. Infiltrate. Yeah. We have learned to be more wary of infiltrate. The first time only. Okay, so the first time only. So if it hits us again in the future, they won't get more snowballs. That's nice. Once activated, it won't activate on subsequent attacks. It also doesn't work while the unit is on defense. Okay. Alright. Good to know. So we're in less bad shape than I had thought. What have we got? We can silence. Is this flying, stun an enemy unit? Ice Sprite keeps it stunned, so as long as this is on the battlefield, then our 1/3 here will not be able to do anything. And this is another infiltrate. Draw a card. Okay, so is this I wonder why it gave us the tip on killer units. I guess we drew this guy and he's a killer unit. Alright, we'll be able to play him next turn. I guess for now the Towering Tevaron is what we should be doing. However, I think I'm going to leave... No, with the Tevaron can block, so we will attack with our 2-2 here. They did not want to block. And we'll play our dinosaur. Summon stun an enemy unit. Alright. So we won't be blocking. And they're going to get to draw a card. Unfortunately. Perhaps we should start being a bit more defensive. Okay, we gain 5 life. I don't think I want to play that as of yet. This will unstun next turn, yes? Yes. Okay. So let's play this out. And it's a killer unit. Right? So let's have it kill this unit. And we should have 2 blockers. Well, 1 blocker. I guess this one won't be able to block since it did kill that. Which is fine, I think. So we will keep attacking. In turn. Draw 2 cards. I thought this was supposed to get unstunned. Oh, it ticks, that's right. It ticks down on our turn. Alright, so we're down to 15. That's not bad. We're racing them rather well, and we have 2 ginormous dinos on the board. What's this? Horned Vorlunk. Overwhelm. Cool. Well, let's play our sigil. And let's attack. Alright, they're blocking 1. Now we are in the lead in the life race. We'll play out our Horned Vorlunk. And in the turn. Seems like Time's creatures are ancient things. That's interesting. Okay, another Cloud Snake hatchling. We've seen that thing before. And more gaining life. I don't think we're going to need those. Alright, blocking 2, but we are definitely in the lead now as they're having to throw away their things. There's nothing else for us to do, so we might as well just gain 10 life. Right? Right. Okay, nothing from the opponent. Summon, you gain health equal to the wielder's health. Oh, so this goes on a creature and then we gain that much health. And it gives it +2/+2. Cool. Well, let's put it on this. And this should be a lethal attack. I'm not familiar with the cards in the game. They could have something to prevent that, but we shall see. But they do not. Alright. What was it we got? Timekeeper. We got 4 of those. 4 cost, 0/0. It's +1/+1 for each of your time influence. Not sure how good that actually is, but it seems like it could be good. Strange beings walk the Shadowlands. Their knowledge is vast, but their logic opaque. Direct observation could provide us with valuable insight. Well, let's get said insight. Our reward this time is a Xenian obelisk. Your units have +1/+1. They have +2/+2 instead, while you have 8 or more maximum power. Cool. It's an anthem effect. Radiant Forces. I don't think we can keep this, right? We only have one sigil, so redraw. Okay. Good deal. We got 3 sigils this time. We got silence. This thing. We got a turn 2 play, so that's good. And we'll end turn. Your units get +1/+1. Okay, we've seen that before. We've seen all these before. We haven't seen that before, though. 3 cost, 1/1 flying, deadly ambush. Can be played at instant speed, okay. And it kills any unit it damages. So it's flying, flash, and death touch in Magic the Gathering parlance. We'll play the Temple Scribe. Gain a life and draw a card. The drawing of the card, which is much more important to me. Oh, we've got tips here we should probably read after the opponent does their thing. Entomb. Draw a card. Is that like Death Rattle? Does something when it's killed? Okay. Alright, let's read our tips. Okay. Combines well with Sacrifice. Makes sense. And this? Deadly. Yeah, yeah. We pretty much gathered that. For example, a 1/1 with Deadly can kill a 5/5 attacker. Good to know. And Ambush can be played at the end of the enemy player's turn or anytime they are attacking you. If you played against a killer or relic weapon attack, an ambush unit will jump in the way to block that attack. Cool. Good deal. Play our Time Sigil. Ooh, we drew our Timekeeper. We got 4 of those in the last little battle, so that's good. I think that we are going to hold up the flash, and then we will play this guy or girl or whatever it happens to be next turn. I see no reason to not attack. They're going to trade. It's good for them. They get to draw a card when this dies. And we will end our turn. Ooh, what was that? Lifesteal and Reckless. I guess that's like lifelink. Deals, yeah, gain that much life and it must attack. Right. Good deal. So let's flash in our, whatever this thing is, Scorpion Wasp. And now it's our turn. We've got 2 Timekeepers. Okay. Think we want to keep this back to block this, just in case they have a stun sort of effect. And we will play out one of our Timekeepers, so that we have 2 potential lethal blockers for this Xenian Destroyer. Let's try to eat it. And we did. Cool, they gained 4 life. That is not so bad, and they're going to kill our guy here. Oh, they chose to kill the Scorpion Wasp instead. That's a neat little guy. Right. Healer's Cloak. Good deal. Well, let's attack first, shall we? Then we will play out our second Timekeeper. Alright. Time Sigil for them as well. Flying. Deal 5 damage to the enemy player and you gain 5 life when it dies. Cool, and it's flying as well. We could silence that. Let's play our Sigil there. So, what to do here? I think we definitely want to silence this. Let's make sure that does get rid of its stuff. It does. It's no longer flying, and it no longer has an Entomb ability. And then we are going to play out our Vorlunk and set up to do a lot of damage next turn. They can trade this 5/1 with one of our Timekeepers. We would rather they not do that. We have some buff spells in hand. Draw a sigil of your choice from your deck. Cool. I like that guy. That girl, rather. Entomb, draw a card. We've seen that Dark Wisp before. Alright, don't like these life gain cards, honestly. They just don't do enough. Maybe they would be good sideboard or reserve cards if this game has such thing. So let's pump our things. And then they have to trade multiples to get rid of one of ours, so we are going to attack. Alright, so they choose to trade 2 creatures to get rid of one of our timekeepers. I'm quite happy with that exchange, though they do get to draw a card since the entomb ability of that wisp triggered. Draw a sigil, okay? Taking 2, they're leaving this back to block. And they have a Lifesteal Puma. A 3/3. Okay. So we want for our things to get through unscathed. We are 1 sigil short of playing our Predatory Carnosaur, so we're going to go ahead and Healer's Cloak on this guy, since he is Overwhelm, which is Trample, if you do not remember or didn't see the last video. Whenever it kills units, leftover damage hits the enemy. So now, even with both of these together, they can't team up to kill either of our creatures unless the opponent has some sort of quick spell to buff it up or deal damage. So we are going to keep crashing. And we have our opponent to 8. Shadow Sigil. Dispel, silence a unit. Chose to silence the Timekeeper instead of our Trampler, which I don't know is the correct choice, but Back Alley Bouncer looks like just a plain 4/3 creature. So now they do have enough to kill this guy. But I still think I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack. Probably could have attacked with this and got through, but didn't want to take the risk. We'll play out our 3rd Timekeeper of the game and pass. Really would like to draw a 6th Influence card, so we can play out our Predatory Carnosaur. Another Lifesteal creature. Silence? Sure. Let's keep them from gaining life, shall we? And I suppose we shall trade this guy for both of theirs. Alright. Kind of banking on drawing a time sigil. The opponent's had 10 so far. There's another Lifesteal Reckless Xenian Destroyer. There we go. That's what we were looking for. And we will kill this thing. They're going to gain some life, but that will allow us to get in 1 point of damage. Probably should just play out this Sanctuary here. Alright, another one of those annoying little guys. Let's play our Sigil. And I'm fine with this, trading with this 1/1. So, here we go. And sure, we'll gain 5 health, though we don't really need to. Draw a sigil of your choice from your deck. I like these things. It seems to be good resource fixing. Alright, well, they can trade both of these for this. So maybe we don't swing with it. It's not Overwhelm. So let's just swing with the 1/1. There we go. Now this can potentially attack without risk of dying. Next turn we'll play our Sigil and pass. Opponent has nothing. That's good. Well, let's go ahead and attack with our 6/6. They block, because otherwise they're going to die. And we are going to take 5 damage, and they're going to gain 5 life. Let's play this girl out, get ourselves a time sigil, which we will also play. Alright, opponent is very much flooding, it seems. Well, there is a vanilla 4-3. And more life gain. Oh yeah, this is not Hearthstone. Was trying to attack here. The aesthetic fools me a little bit. The gameplay is much closer to what Magic the Gathering or Hex is. No blocks. Entomb, draw a card, yep. It's their third Dark Wisp of the game, I think. +1 maximum power. So is this sort of a ramper? Well, we'll see. We'll attack first. Alright, they're going to draw a card. Let's see what happens when we play her out. And we did. We gained another power. I wonder if that goes away when she dies or if that's permanent. Okay, they are getting even more sigils out. Hope they don't have a 15 power cost card in there that is going to just destroy us. Well, let's attack with our 6/6. And they are just getting abyssed every turn. Another lifesteal creature. Getting a little annoyed with those things. I guess we'll hold this sigil. Alright. Well, we're one short. Let's go ahead and play her out. Get ourselves another sigil. And we will attack and put them potentially to 1. Yes. Good deal. Got 47 cards left in our deck, and they have 41. Well, hopefully this is the game. And it is. Good deal. That was rather grindy and drug out. And we got the Xenian Obelisk. Alright. The Minotaurs of the Ivory Bank are unparalleled artists whose tools are coin and debt. Treat them carefully, and do not agree to any bargain. I will heed your warning, whoever you are. Don't remember if we've been told your name yet. Hall of the Lost Kings. That looks like an interesting card. Treasury Guardians. Alright, we can silence. We've got Pump. I don't think this is a keepable hand. This seems better. We've got Ramp. Well, not Ramp, but we get to draw a sigil with her. We've got our Carnosaur. Okay. Well, looks like our opponent got to go first for the first time there. It looks like they played a dual influence. They're gaining time and justice, I think that is. Warcry. So when this attacks, the top unit or weapon of their deck gets +1/+1. Yes, we have learned that. Well, I don't want to waste a silence on that. So we're going to play her and get another sigil. Perhaps I should, though. If they get enough attacks in, then the next creature they draw could be out of range of our dealing with it. Endurance. That's super vigilance, right? Can't be stunned or exhausted, okay? Well, we'll play our sigil. We are not looking like we are in the best shape here. I think I'm going to... Well, no. We could silence whichever unit has the Warcry onto it when they play it. So, we will just pass. Alright, we will block the 1/3. there is a unit that's had Warcry onto it. And it's one of these, so it's normally a 2-3, it seems. We're still 2 away from our Carnosaur. I think we probably should have silenced this Minotaur grunt, honestly. For now, though. Yeah, we will go ahead and buff this girl up. Gain ourselves a bit of life as well, and end the turn. Alright, and now we will block this 3-4. Taking 3. I can see now that this Warcry is going to get out of hand. See? This guy is now a 2-6, when I imagine it was a 1-5 before. And it has Warcry as well, and Endurance. So, that's bad. The Scorpion Wasp, however, seems to be okay. We're going to go ahead and silence this. And then we're going to end turn and try to ambush with our Scorpion Wasp. Play out our Wasp. We are going to block the other unit that has Warcry there. And block here. You gain 4 armor, I guess? Alright, another sigil. And now we will Carnosaurus something. Alright, in turn. Might be about to stabilize here. Block there. Another 4 armor. And another sigil for us. We are going to unlock potential. And pass the turn. Alright, there's a 3-3 flyer. Who are you? Praxis Displacer. Summon, you may put another unit into its owner's hand. Huh. Don't mind if I do. Alright, well, let's start swinging with our 7-7. And we will play our sigil. And we could buff one of these. If we buff this one, then both of these will survive the block, so that's probably good. And that will gain us 4 life as well. The cursed unit has a -3 attack, so this is down to a 4-7 now. We've got some more tips we need to take a look at here. Alright. Curses are detrimental attachments that are played on enemy units. There are also cursed relics which can be played on the enemy avatar. Armor protects your avatar's health. Additionally, it will be added to any relic weapons you play, letting you use them for longer. Good to know as well. Alrighty. Well, this guy cannot get through profitably now. In fact, none of our things can. So probably we should attack with these two. Alright, so they are trading. I don't know that it matters. These are both the same blocker, so we'll kill that one. And those two will just run into each other, and then we'll play our Towering Terrazan. Tevaron. Yeah. Champion of Progress. Okay. +6, +6, +6, +6. So do they pay that, or when they get that much influence, it will get those pluses? I guess we'll find out if it lives. Okay, we must just play our timekeeper and pass. Okay. Okay, so when they get the influence, and this guy is a 14-14. That's terrifying. At least it's not vigilance. We just keep playing our time sigils. So do we want to kill this thing? We would have to trade 2 of our things for it. That would maybe be okay? I don't know. We can't block the flyer. I am going to try to take this out. Block. Oh, Jesus. Well, we got on that one, didn't we? Think we're going to lose this. Yeah, Bold Adventurer, I don't think that you are quite good enough. End turn. Chump block. I like how the bigger power stuff wind up really hard before they hit. Put a unit into its owner's hand. Don't mind if I do. We can bounce this, however, that would make it able to block next turn as well. Let's start by attacking with this. Fight? Okay, there we go. Put a unit into its owner's hand. Maybe bounce this? Nah, we'll bounce the big thing. Oh, that's a fast spell. I messed up. I should have done that in the middle of their attack. Yep, there is the 14-14. And another Minotaur Grunt. Another Bold Adventurer. Well, into the fray. And we kind of have to just sacrifice her to stay alive. Ooh, that's what we needed. Well, let's swing with our 6-5. End turn. Alright, I don't know if we can survive this attack, but we're going to try. Block here. And block here. And we're at 2. And despite playing quite badly, I feel, that game, it looks like we potentially are going to win. Good deal. Alright, what was this? I didn't take a good look at it before we started. Hall of Lost Kings. Play a 5/5 Sentinel. If you have more than 25 life, play 5 Sentinels instead. What are Sentinels? Just a 5/5. Okay. Well, that may be the reason that Time wants to gain some life. Alright, final one of this leg of the campaign. The reward is Talir Who Sees Beyond. Has Overwhelm, which is Trample or Crush. And Destiny, automatically play when drawn, then draw another card. That seems really good. That's sort of like Miracle in Magic the Gathering. The Mines of Stone Scar provide the valuable shift stone we use in many experiments, but the depths are home to creatures better left undisturbed. Well, we are going to deal with that. So this is who's been talking to us this whole time. Talir, who sees beyond. Alright. This seems like a pretty good hand. I'm going to keep this. And we're on the play, so good deal. So there are definitely dual resources in this deck, dual faction thingies, sort of like dual lands in Magic the Gathering. And we will go ahead and get ourselves... I guess we'll play her out since she actually has a power. Then we can play her next turn and play the sigil that she gets us if we don't draw one naturally. Entomb, play a 2/2 flying gargoyle. Alright, so when this dies, they get a 2/2 flyer. So we don't want to attack into that until we can deal with it. And in turn, Ravenous Thornbeast, summon. You may sacrifice... Oh, you may sacrifice another unit to give Ravenous Thornbeast +2/+2. So they're going to trigger it all on their own without any help from us, apparently. Well then. This would make this a 3/4 and a 1/3, which still cannot deal with this 5/5 here. So about the only useful thing we can do is just gain 5 health, I suppose, and hope to draw our 4th faction, or power, or whatever their actual terminology is, a sigil. And we can't block this, so no blocks. Entomb, give an enemy unit -2/-2. Alright, we are getting stuck. Let's go ahead and play this. And then end turn. If we block this with this, it's going to kill it because it will then give it -2/-2. Okay. So they're going to combust, sacrifice their unit to kill our unit, then give this -2/-2. I guess that's permanent. No blocks for now. I want to see if this goes away. It didn't say till end of turn, I don't think. Alright. Play our sigil, finally, and it is a permanent debuff. So, this is our best play, I think. End turn. I don't know what the void is. It has +1 attack while you have a unit in the void. Okay. Well, we are going to chump there. And we're still a little resource starved, but we're going to play out our second timekeeper, who can team up to kill this, hopefully. We'll lose one of ours. They choose not to attack. We can't really deal with these flyers at present. Alright, another gargoyle death rattle thingy. Devour, sacrifice a unit to draw 2 cards and get 2 health. This feels really bad at the moment. Maybe we have gotten a little unlucky, I don't know. Ravenous Thornbeast. Okay, another one of those. Make another 5/5 if they choose to sacrifice, but they didn't. Well, we will pump our things up, and we really need to play this Carnosaurus, because we are 2 away from just dying here. Let's play our big dinosaur, and end the turn. Entomb. The enemy player's life becomes 7. Holy moly. Stone Scar Leviathan. Alright, we're going to need to do some blocking. We're going to block here, because these potentially can get larger. And we're going to need to draw something that deals with a lot of flyers. And I don't know if we actually have anything like that in the deck. And it seems not. So, that's a thing. Let's see what happens when we die, shall we? Well, we will block as best we can. Oh yeah, that flies. And we will still die. Okay, cool. Nice little rips in our banner there. Okay, well, let's give that another go, shall we? Okay, we've got a lot of sigils. We've got Timekeeper, and we actually have enough to play it on curve this time, so we're going to keep this. Alright, so they're playing out 2 1/1s there. Another Timekeeper. We'll play out our Bold Adventurer, who should hopefully be able to hold these off. Devour. Sacrifice a unit to draw 2 cards and get 2 health. Sort of like the card Altar's Reap in Magic the Gathering. And we should probably get a little aggressive. End turn. Another Devour. They are drawing a lot of cards. There's our life gain spell. Play out our Timekeeper and hit for 2. Don't want to speak too soon, but this particular game seems to be going a lot better than the last one for us. Alright, get a sigil. Silence. We'll play our Time Sigil. Then we're going to go ahead and attack. And play out our other Timekeeper. Alright, nothing from the opponent that time. Well, let us attack. And seems like they are the ones getting run over this time. Wow. Don't know what's in their hand, but glad to have a little bit of an easy game after that nightmare of a game that we lost on. Cool. And we get Talir, who sees beyond. Nice. And looks like that is it for the Time campaign. Splendid. You show signs of real talent. You still have much to learn, but when you're ready to continue your studies, you may call upon me. And we have unlocked the Sands of Time deck. Looks like we are up to the, I think this is Justice, the Justice campaign, but that will have to take place in another video. Well, I'm really enjoying Eternal so far, though I'm looking forward to getting through these campaigns and getting into the actual player versus player and seeing how that shakes out. Leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think about this so far. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a like below. It really does help tremendously. And subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.